Looks like class is complete. We'll now have comments from Judge Riley.
Here on the bull side of things as we get started, certainly a very competitive class here to start with. That all these bulls out here in front of us certainly have lots of differences in type and kind. Ultimately, the bull that I choose to start with, I just think is the most complete. As you study him here from the side, you like him in terms of his length, his levelness. I think he's made as good as any bull in the class up through his shoulder and the way he hooks up in his forerib. I think he blends the best there. His length of hip, I think, is and his levelness is as good as anything within class. And as you get behind him, he's certainly not the stoutest one within the lineup, but he still has more than enough to him. I think he's a bull that's certainly adequate in terms of testicular development at this stage. I think as we get off him just from the side, that's the best balanced calf that's got a nice set to his rear leg and handles himself well in motion. Like I talked, I just think the most fault-free there to go ahead and win. The bull that's in second, really attractive up through his front end. His length of neck, the amount of character and presence that he has is certainly very good. He's a bull that's extremely shapely and big-hipped as you get in him from behind from a muscle standpoint. As we get off him right from this view, I'd just like to soften him up just a bit back and through his flank. We could level him up just a little bit through his hip there, but that's a nice bull there in second as well. Bull here in third, again, a good kind of a calf as well. A bull that really nice presented bull. I really like the character and presence he has up through his front end. A bull that extremely shapely and powerful as you get in behind him. Probably his biggest scrotal bull that's in the entire lineup. He's a calf that we just want to level out his top line just a bit. He wants to round there out of his hip. We could fix him up there just in a few balance attributes. Really a big calf that comes here next in line. He's kind of a problem bull for me because you certainly gravitate to him when he first comes in. Incredible amount of hair and bone that bull's got. He's probably the stoutest, biggest top bull within class. He's a bull, though, to me, as we just get, as you watch him move and as you get back off of him from a balance standpoint, just like to change him just a bit. He really wants to break there behind that shoulder. He's shorter and rounder built in his hip, and as you watch him get out and go, really wants to get up underneath of himself. I'd like to change that just a bit. He's also a bull that's just a little plainer about his head to me. I'd like to add a little more character there, but he's certainly one of the big, powerful bulls within class, and I appreciate that about him. Bull that comes next, again, really a stout bull that's got a ton of shape and muscle to him, attractive up through his head and his neck as well. That bull just gets straighter in the angle of his shoulder. He breaks there in through his forerib. Like to soften him up in his flank, but an attractive bull that's certainly got a lot of muscle. A more moderate frame bull that rounds off the class. It's got a bit more rib and flank than the bull that's directly in front of him. He's one that's just a bit quicker and earlier maturing. Just like to give him a shot more length and extension. But again, really good class. Let's go ahead and give him a nice round of applause.
You bet. Thanks, Riley. All right, leading off your class in first and also your automatic calf champion and grand champion percentage Maine Anjou bull goes to entry number 3032 VNDY Ricochet 917G, exhibited by Vandy Cattle from Benson, Saskatchewan. And in second, your automatic reserve champion percentage champion Maine Anjou bull goes to entry number 3034 VNDY Cuervo 905G, exhibited by Vandy Cattle from Benson, Saskatchewan. In third goes to entry number 3033 VNDY El Chapo 901G, exhibited by Vandy Cattle from Benson, Saskatchewan. In fourth goes to entry number 3031, Kylie's Deadliest Catch, 2G, exhibited by Burner Cattle from Verwood, Saskatchewan. In fifth goes to entry number 3035, VNDY Whiskey in the Jar, 911G, exhibited by Vandy Cattle from Benson, Saskatchewan. And in sixth goes to entry number 3036, SLC Sugar Daddy, 121G, exhibited by Sebastian Land and Cattle from Momart, Saskatchewan. Your grand champion percentage bull calf sponsor was Rock Springs Show Cattle. Your reserve champion percentage bull calf sponsor was Vandy Cattle. And your overall grand champion percentage bull sponsored by Borson Marketing Services. Your reserve grand champion percentage Maine Anjou bull was K-Rod Cattle. Another platinum sponsor here at Agribition is Saskatchewan Cattlemen's Association. The SCA is the voice of Saskatchewan beef cattle industry. Through advocacy, research, and communication, our job is to help you succeed. Also, Master Feeds. Master Feeds, celebrating 90 years in the animal feed business and proud sponsor of the cattle shows at Agribition, supplies the show feeds that produce showstoppers for beef shows across Canada. Master Feeds would like to congratulate you on your dedication and commitment to excellence and wish all competitors this week the very best show this season.